Welcome to the Cheek Thrills Halloween special.
Is that our name now? I don't know. I can't keep track of this stuff.
I thought we would review the beard or something.
I don't know.
You know, it's called Cheap Thrills, but this wasn't cheap. We got imported wood, bamboo, from China, so this was not cheap. But Halloween, all things spooky and garish and ghoulish and terrifying.
Like me.
Like Tim.
Yeah.
You're gonna see all that sort of stuff on the Cheap Thrills special. I'm Brian.
I'm Tim.
And I'm the awesome one, aka Katie.
And I'm so happy to be here, guys. Enjoy the show and get killed.
Hey there, friends. I know many of you have little ones and they expect to be taken out on Beggar's Night, do the whole trick-or-treating thing. And if you're like me, you don't have a lot of cash. I mean, I acquired this thing, I kind of stole it from a nearby 4-year-old, and I'm thinking, I bet I could make a night costume made exclusively out of crap that I have around the house. Specifically, I think, you know, you get a wastebasket like this, and you know, the Black Knight in Monty Python, his helmet didn't look all that dissimilar from this, and the thing's got holes in it anyways from years of use, so, you know, you throw this thing on your head, and you already got yourself halfway there. So, next thing, I've got a towel here that, well, through years and years of use has, well, let's just say time has not been kind to this thing. But I was thinking, you know, we just expand, oh, well, destroyed it a little bit there, but we just expand this, and you just get yourself a Sharpie. That's not a Sharpie. And you got your little bastard of regular night costume. Now, will they be the most popular kid in school? No, but neither are you, or you wouldn't be watching this program. I know I wasn't. So, yeah, we're here to make sure Halloween happens on your budget. I'm Tim.
These things have... Seriously, there's no blue eyes on there? Are we being discriminatory? How do you say that? Discriminatory?
Discriminatory towards you, or being discriminated
Yes.
against? Well, this would be one of the first times that the Aryans are being discriminated against, although you do not have the blonde hair. Zafir only partially approves. But anyhow, what do we have here? We have Pop's kit from Wilton, whoever that is, no relation to Milton. And it makes 12 rind. Alright. But anyhow, you get the idea, folks. These are eyeball candies, like finger sandwiches, except eyes instead of fingers. So we're gonna, you know, stumble our way through making this thing. Hopefully it goes as well as it usually does.
And these were produced, bought at Walmart, I believe, for about $8. And the cool thing about these is you do not need an oven, so they're Tim-friendly, hopefully. Although that hasn't stopped them before with no oven.
Yeah. I have microwave things that should never have been microwaved. Ruined Thanksgiving.
Ooh, let's screw like freaking cake pops. Let's just eat this.
Yeah, that looks like it's, I'm gonna say it's either white chocolate or some sort of powdered sugar solidified.
Yeah, well, vanilla kind of. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
Those are
Okay,
pretty cool.
So basically they're going for the yellow-eyed, green-eyed monster sort of look there, so, okay.
So if we add yellow and green, we're gonna make blue. No.
Yeah, exactly, and, alright, even if we like nothing else, this comes with a ton of plastic forks. I can stop stealing them every time I go to Wendy's.
This makes a cool hat, right? No?
But let's, sure, yeah, absolutely it does. As a man who wore his garbage can on his head earlier in this show, I have no room to talk.
Hey, mine's cooler than yours, okay? My nights versus your nights.
Alright.
Alright, let's roll. Oh wait. Instructions, Timothy, it's all yours. Let's have a little sneaky.
It's a bit like eating a candle.
Alright, I'm good.
Cameraman, she did nothing naughty.
That's what you want to believe.
Okay, so, it turns out we may have skipped ahead in the directions to, well, I was just going British. I thought, you know, since this has a 1 on it, and it's on the right side of the, it's on the wrong side of the road, that's where we would start. So, anyhow, the first thing we were supposed to do was place cookie crumbs in a bowl.
Which we will do now, Yankee Doodle.
I am
Candy.
a Yankee Doodle dandy.
I was going to call you Candy, but...
Yeah. Sprinkle with 2 tablespoons of water, mix crumbs together, and add icing.
you're gonna be mixing, my fella.
Oh, am I?
And this isn't a natural, like, I know people are gonna be like, that's not an actual tablespoon thing, but...
We'll assume the spillage is making up the difference here.
There, sprinkle. Wait a minute, a little bit more.
Yeah, I think a little more might be on.
I think we've already screwed up so much at this point that it doesn't really matter.
Alrighty. Now, let's see here. Remember, I'm stirring with a metal spoon against the inside of a metal container. I'm sure that's good for it. Generally, you want to go plastic, at least with your stirring utensil, so you don't mess up the inside of your bowl, but...
We'll get lots of iron in this experiment, at least.
Yeah. How long am I... Mix crumbs together, add icing, and blend with hands until completely mixed.
I thought you had a wrist of steel earlier on, so
my wrist is not in any way tiring out. I can do this for at least another minute and a half.
Okay then. Wow. That's endurance right there.
Yeah.
You should be impressed.
Yeah, exactly.
Show off. Mm-hmm. Maybe if you mix the middle part where all the water's at. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do a little bit more of it.
Where's your vodka?
If we want it, we can notch this up a little bit.
You know what? Let's do it.
All right. I'll be back, people.
Go ahead. Alrighty.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, at some point we need to mix the icing in here.
Doesn't icing is used for the eyes, or
I would assume it's not like these are the most logical directions. Here, you read. You tell me what we're doing.
Well, I think we've already effed up anyway, so it doesn't really matter at this point. We're just it says add icing. You're right. Mm-hmm. Right.
I can read.
Wow, you really can use your wrist pretty good, can't you, Tim?
I got spare.
It's a fresh batch whipped up by Timothy earlier on. I'm talking about icing.
Well, it seems last night you caught me.
All right, watch out. If I
No
don't love
use
you.
denying it while I was really cranking.
Oh God, Timothy's yummy, gooey goodness. Jesus Christ, Tim.
Well, the look in your eye made my swollen gland diminish, and I said, could you close the door? I really want to finish now. Burned into your head is an image you despise, like blood and guts and starving kids and Stevie Wonder's eyes.
You know how many donors could have used this? How many little Timothys could be running around? Wait a minute, we're talking about icing.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, I assume we're mixing this some more.
Back. Timothy, you were stirring there for about 2 hours, man. Give you a lot of credit, buddy. Credit, buddy.
If there's one thing I know how to do, it's work with the balls. So, I believe the plan is you make a ball, and then you plop it in here or something like that, and yeah, it's... Ooh, that's warm. That's
so sticky and gooey.
Yeah. My eye has an infection, it would seem.
Does he got pink eye?
That's kind of brown, actually.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I've never heard of that particular infection. I don't believe it's communicable.
So
oh, goodness, I think we've all been there, haven't we? Yeah.
So do I just eat it now, or do I... Can I eat it now?
There are people that will certainly pay to watch you eat that now.
It's good, but more alcohol.
Now, where's the pupils at?
That is good.
Alright, my hands are indisposable.
Is mine already better?
Yeah.
Probably.
We have to clean up, we'll be right.
Well, we screwed up again, folks.
We did?
We're supposed to use these forks, Timothy.
Yeah, well, now you got lots of spare forks to take with you to work.
Because, you know, being a stay-at-home mom is a full-time job, and I need forks already, but,
yeah, you need to pack a lunch every so often. Save money that way.
My lunch is in my kitchen, but anywho, why not? When in Rome. So I guess we're supposed to, well, I think the whole concept...
Here we go. Here, we have an eyeball.
I think my
I like
eyeballs
my
are a
eyeball.
little too fat, so I'm gonna... Hold on. No. Gotta stop being crazy.
Well, there's pills you can take for that.
Well, I think this dude has cataracts or something, because it's just completely obliterated in the thing. What the deuce is that, Timothy?
That's my phone telling me it's low on battery.
Oh. Alright, let's try again, folks. This is why you're supposed to freeze them for 2 to 3 hours. Or 2 days, I'm not too sure what it said. Alright, let's mix them up. Well, after... Oh shit! We forgot the icing too! Timothy, go ahead. Sorry, my hands are a little gooey and sticky here.
Anyhow, this is to kind of create that sort of demonic kind of look on your eyeball. You know, Yeah, red eye, pink eye.
Pink eye.
Yeah.
And
Maybe I'm supposed to snip the tip. I think I am supposed to snip the tip here.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm. That's what Rabbi Tuckman said. We got scissors
Snip the
around.
tip.
Hmm.
Matzah, boss.
I'll be right back. I'm sure there are scissors around here.
Anywho, I'm making, if you see my little eyeball community here, and then you have the two eyeballed beast freak, and he's the leader of them all, but he not covered in icing, so we need to rectify that. Hold on, it's not done yet.
Alright.
He has little frosting hair there. He's like, and then he has a little frosting beard. He's like, "Brrr." And then this one wasn't born with anything. He the run at the litter. And then wait. Because he's a day walker. So it's supposed to be ginger, but it ended up being red. Can I have some icing? Now you nipped your kit.
Yes, mine seems to have a very bad infection going on. That's quite convincing, actually.
There. Oh, wait. I'm gonna make... That one's for Brian. You're welcome, Brian. Wait, no, this one's for Brian. He's a little beard. That's Brian. You're welcome. What I'm gonna do is save these for Brian. I won't know the difference, so all we have to do is... There we go. Brian will never know the difference. Oops, I shouldn't give him icing, but these are going in the fridge. We'll see what Brian thinks. Brian! Come here! Made you something, dude!
I'm sleeping.
Oh, sorry, man. Did I wake up Chuck, too?
Rats!
Good grief.
Now, we put many man-hours and woman-hours into this culinary concoction.
Damn you.
And I even made one just to look like you. He had a beard and everything. There he is. Did you like him?
God, I hate this already.
Look, we got a Krang type dude there. It was... Dude, we spent minutes on this.
I'm gonna... Just because we're friends.
Maybe not after this.
See, he's eating one.
I am certainly going to pretend to eat one.
Damn it.
Isn't it tasty?
Oh my god.
What is that?
What happened to him?
Oh my god, that is awful.
What happened to him?
I think it's the alcohol you mixed in with it.
Oh, shit. Hey, it was supposed to be magical.
Krang?
No, not Krang!
Krang! I'll show you what I think about Krang.
You bastard! No!
You notice it didn't break. That's how it is. It didn't even splatter. Oh.
Sons of bitches!
Oh, that is awful.
I
That
will
is
get my vengeance! It will be mine!
Well, so the art project portion of it, actually putting it together was fun, but for the love of God, don't eat it. Oh my God.
Jamie, I got a snack for you, bud. Seriously, I put so much blood, sweat, and tears into it. Sons of bitches, that's what I get for inviting them over. You know what? Can't be that bad, can it? Well, Brian, I'm baby junior Brian. Well, that's a big frickin' deal. He's good to me.
I'm wrestling with these gummy snacks. Up next, Tim, I believe you bought these.
I believe that you are correct. However, with all things, I cannot be certain. Here, let's hold them correctly. We got something vaguely Count Dracula-esque.
He's vampiric.
Yeah, he kind of almost reminds me of the Adam Sandler Dracula from Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of debate. Will Vampiro get voted into the Wrestling Observer Hall of Fame this year, or will he fall off the ballot?
Really? Is he even a contender?
He is on the ballot, but he will fall off. He will fall off. Fruit roll-ups, man, go so far back. I mean, that's one of those instant time machine foods that puts me back in the mess hall at the school. And, like, circa first grade.
He's a former WSX heavyweight champion.
Hey, man! Maybe we have some Vampiro fans tuning in, and if so, Thanks for checking us out. These are mini rolls, which I saw on the. And is there a special Halloween flavor, or did they try to give it a? Well, they did give it a goofy name, and that gives them some bonus points. Screaming strawberry. Wait, tattoos?
Tattoos?
At first, I almost didn't say it out loud because I thought I must be reading this wrong. And these are trick or treat size, is what they're trying to say, which I don't know. Wait a sec. Oh, wait.
Are we leaving parts out?
Oh no, maybe we're not.
Okay.
I'm just getting confused. Well, just because I don't know. I don't think you could give this out as a trick or treat thing. I mean, the fruit roll up itself is exposed.
Yeah.
I would feel sort of odd.
Yeah, if my parents found these in my bag and they were exposed like that, to be going, yeah, I don't know. They might have doused it in cyanide or hit a razor blade.
I mean,
there.
if any of my 28 kids came home with one of these, I would have to, I'd have to confiscate it and eat it myself.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so I guess it is kind of written backwards here, so I suppose you could like apply it to your skin and.
I mean, is that God? These guys are so crazy at the labs of fruit roll up. I mean, they've done so many interesting.
Does this thing come with directions? I don't know. I imagine I didn't follow it correctly. Well, nothing came off. I'm sure it's.
I'm gonna try it too. I mean, might as well get sticky and icky. So I licked mine, which just feels so. Wait a second. Shit.
Oh wow. It requires moisture, eh?
Apparently.
Yeah. Alright.
We got the word boo and an exclamation point. Fruit roll-ups, you could be my boo at this year's Halloween party. Just kind of cozy up to me at the Fruit Punch We'll Swing.
To me, it tastes like a fruit roll-up.
Strawberry is probably the original flavor, I would argue. There's a decent amount of wind out here. I wonder if this would carry. No.
I think it moved like an inch.
Well,
we got more.
Oh, that's right. I was getting ready to go wash off, but I cannot. Ever the Trooper. Tim, what we got here?
These are Halloween fruit-flavored snacks. There we go. We got spooky shapes. We got a spider, a bat, jack-o'-lantern, ghost, witch hat, and a cat.
And these are from Betty Crocker. And I know the way her icing game is on point, but I don't know how she does with fruit snacks. And these are not like a previous fruit snack that has been relabeled and redesigned for the Halloween time. These are a unique entity onto themselves.
Now these are kind of tiny with regard to the fruit snack label. I mean,
imagine after the month of October, these will not be found on store shelves anymore, unless they got a lot of stock that they're trying to get rid of.
And these are tiny little things, and there's not a lot of them. Thanks, Obama.
I mean, I'm still just mesmerized by this new tattoo I got. I wasn't expecting to walk out of the chute with ink. Okay. Wow.
I just tried a spider. I would have expected, since it was green, to maybe have a lime flavor or an apple flavor.
I got one of those too.
There's not. It's really not. It's just your generic gummy. Tastes kind of like your eraser used to taste back in middle school.
Yeah.
Let's see, I'm expecting lemon.
And it has that weird kind of chalky exterior that kind of sticks around a little bit. So I'm just wondering, if I boot Vampire for my ballot, I could probably fit Sin Caras on, or actually, maybe I can make room for Jun Akiyama. I'm just brainstorming here, man. A lot on my plate. A lot of them are red. My bats, my cats, they're all red.
I'm gonna put the Stro on there, because no one can go toe-to-toe with the Stro. Or the Maestro, as he was once known.
I was a big fan.
We have fans.
Wait, I hear a
model.
ghost. I hear a ghost. A specter. All right, man. Of the two, and Tim, I don't know if you're on the same boat with me, if we're going to be in opposition here, but for me, it's the Halloween guy. The Halloween snacks win over Fruit Roll-Up.
I would have to agree on the grounds that you could hand this bag out to trick-or-treaters without their moms going, wait a second here. And there's a little bit more enjoyment going on here.
Yeah, you get a couple more flavors, a couple cool designs.
Yeah, the fruit roll-up, that was one mouthful for me, and it was gone.
And the kids, you don't want them saying, hey, Mommy, look, I got tattoos.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, lots of folks going.
So if you're only bringing one of these home or you're tossing one in the cart, this video airs, you still got a couple days left. If you're watching this before Halloween, we're going to say Betty Crocker Halloween fruit snacks.
We're out.
Hi, Jamie. You're watching the 2014 Halloween special, right, Jamie?
Gee, Mr. Hanky, it's not Christmas time.
It's Halloween time, Timothy.
Oh, well, I'll stop doing my bad Kyle
And my
impersonation.
horrible Mr. Hanky. At least you got it, though.
Oh, okay. All right, so what do you got for us today?
Actually, I know you guys reviewed last year the Halloween Ghoul Aid. It is back again, but I am having a different spin on things. You know how I roll? I like to be alcoholic. I like to be naughty. I like to tempt you with all things that are devilish.
Indeed. And I have absolutely no memory of having reviewed it, so it's like it never happened. You know, Control-Alt-Delete.
Basically, what Kool-Aid is Scary Blackberry, is the Ghoul Aid, and they brought it back out this year in the jammer form. So what we're gonna do is I pulled a bunch of different things from my pantry, and we're gonna wing it.
You see, right there is smart, because I've always wondered who thought that plastic could outdo aluminum. That's, no, it doesn't work that way, and...
Yes, you see my little fog glasses we have there. And as we can see, actually, I've never really seen what Ghoul Aid looked like, but that's for you folks there, and that's pretty ghoul looking, wouldn't you say?
I agree. It's very dark. It's like I peer into it and bits of my soul get sucked in.
Well, I'll be drinking your soul in a few minutes.
Alright, so are we drinking this or are we adding to it?
We're adding to it, Timothy.
All right.
This is going to be alcoholic.
This is basic chemistry. High school students, pay attention.
Alright, next up we have Jack Daniel's Berry Punch. I chose this one because it is kind of the same hue.
Now, is this your own concoction or is this a recipe you've
No, this is all my freaking crazy warped mind.
Alright, so if you had to give this thing that you are creating a name, what would you call it?
Insane in the membrane. No, I'm just kidding. Insane Ghoul Aid. This is Insane Ghoul Aid. Unless you can come up with something better.
No, that works for me. I'm a fan of Warren Beatty films.
Oh, the 80s. I miss thee. Alright, this one, I'm gonna go with Apple Mix. This is a sour mix. It's like a schnapps. This is from England. This is about 6 years old, I believe. So,
How'd you smuggle this into the country?
you should not ask.
Alright.
I might get in trouble. Now look at that. That's pretty cool. Now folks, you can go ahead and add whatever the hell you want to this. This is just, like I say, we're winging it as we go. And I hope to God that no one dies. You cannot sue me, Timothy. I have no money.
Okay.
I just have plenty of Kool-Aid on tap. And then I think we're going to top it off with some red apple because it is fall. So, and it's a bloody red too. America. Sorry, it's German, isn't it? Schnapps. Schnapps. The small schnapps they had in South Park, I think it was. Now, how does that look, Timothy?
This has sort of a bloodish sort of look to it. So it's all coming from the red apple there.
And we're going to use my husband's 10-year-old living in his mom's basement straws.
I protest that remark. His mother did not have a basement. It was one story.
Shut it, you.
Alrighty.
Alright, pick your poison.
Very well.
Now we're gonna mix these up, and these are pretty cool actually. Huh. Ah. Ah.
She's attacking mine.
What are you gonna name your bony dude?
We'll just call him Mr. Head.
I'm calling mine Brian because Brian's not with us right now. So Brian, buddy.
Get your ass over here. I declare you're onto something. This is, I very much enjoy this.
What kind of flavor are you getting from this?
It almost has, like, there's not really anything raspberry to it.
No.
But that's almost the flavor I'm picking up. Kind of a cherry-ish, raspberry-ish sort of thing. Maybe it's all the apple flavors have kind of mixed together and Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. What are you picking up?
I'm picking up on the festive season of Halloween. I mean, it tastes like Halloween in my mouth.
Indeed. So, if you're having yourself some sort of Halloween get-together or whatever, you want something that's alcoholic and vaguely reminiscent of the holiday, you can throw this together. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, I'm being joined here by...
Yeah, my name's still Tim.
Oh man, I was hoping that you would come up with like a really clever cowboy name. And I was trying to, but I didn't have anything. I was hoping you'd bail me out.
Yeah. Who did Marty McFly say he was? Clint Eastwood, that's who he said he was. But yeah, we never dress up for these Halloween videos, so I thought I'd dress up this year. I'm dressed up as a Republican. So, and I got the buckle to prove it. Here. Yeah, cameraman, I know you want to look at this. Yeah.
Oh, hello. Our views just went up tenfold.
I'm sure they did.
Up next, from the wonderful folks at Hostess.
And hey, imitation is the best part of flattery.
Oh, you know it, man.
Yeah.
That's why so many people are trying to review stuff nowadays. I was the originator.
Yeah.
Anyhow, Scream filling, orange Scream filling. These are Twinkies. Twinkie the kid, man, has never aged a day. He must have found that internal fountain of youth. Tim, I hand you a Twinkie.
I accept thy Twinkie. Good sir.
Now, I saw on the show Cheap Thrills, which I subscribed to, you and Katie reviewed a bunch of Twinkies, man, and I wasn't here for that, but I live vicariously through your experiences, and I imagine how each and every cream filling tasted.
Yeah.
I don't remember if you guys did an orange filling.
We did not,
I don't
that I
think
recall.
so. Yeah, there was some funky ones. There was a blue one and whatnot. So, I like the idea of an orange Twinkie.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how it actually materializes.
And like all, you can see where they stuck the needle in there. Yeah, it has a problem, is what we're saying.
I've not had a real Hostess Twinkie in years.
Mm-hmm. And this is the rebooted Hostess. The orange flavor is very subdued. Like I'm as well established, I'm not really a fan of orange, but this is just light enough that I actually kind of like it.
Yeah, this is as comforting as like a nice deep back massage, man. I feel like I'm sitting by the fire in my house, getting ready to pop on a Blu-ray, and somebody's doing a number on the joints. You're right though. The orange isn't super strong. It's not kicking in the front door. But it's there. Scream, the S apostrophe cream. Is that enough of a Halloween tie-in? I mean, I guess for me it sort of is, only because the packaging has these really cool bats and a purple skyline. That kind of gets us there. And then when you think of Halloween colors, truly there's none bigger and better than orange. So why it might not, have like a crazy green frosting or anything that, really pushes it over the top, it's suitable as a Halloween snack.
Agreed.
All right. We better save Katie one. I know she's a fan.
Oh yeah.
All right, my nipples are getting hard. It's cold out here, man. Let's roll to that next segment. It's a good one.
The year was 1911, when lo, someone reached down into the wax and pulled out the first ever batch of candy corn, and it was plentiful and numerous. And we still eat the same candy corn, because God knows they never make new stuff. But anyhow, from this batch we have caramel that word.
Macchiata.
Macchiata? Is that an A? That looks like an O to me. It looks like a cursive O.
Shut up, macchiata or macchiato.
This is a male candy corn. I mean, really, why would it? It's phallic. Let's be honest. It's.
Is this rated PG-13 or are we looking at XXX, baby?
We're not going XXX, but then again, I am placing this inside my mouth, so.
Brox, man, or how do you say this? Brox, Brax?
I assume Brox.
Okay. This is the first year I think they've come out with this coffee. Macchiato, if you're not too sure, is kind of caramel-based creamy coffee drink. Your local Starbucks will diverge
I was
in them.
unaware, and I was about to say, I didn't pick up a lot of caramel, but it definitely has a coffee flavor, so that evidently was intentional. If that was your goal, you were successful.
See on the top? It's got a little creamy layer like your froth in the middle, caramel on the bottom of your coffee. That's really good. It tastes like a fudge even. Wouldn't you say it's kind of more of a fudgy than a candy corn?
I would agree with that. Next, also from Brock's, we've got apple pie. Now that's America. America as my buckle. Down there, cameraman. Yeah. We are going to keep this below the belt tonight. I'm impressed this thing still fits. I got this buckle in 8th grade.
Wow.
Yeah.
That candy corn diet you're on right now seems to be paying dividends, buddy.
Yeah. It worked for Will Ferrell, so it's going to work for me too.
Now this one really does not have a scent, but there's a big piece of Americana on there with the pie.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a big fan of apple pie?
No, not at all. I detest it.
Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah. I like my buckle. That's about as,
Wow.
yeah.
That tastes like apple pie.
I could explain why I wasn't liking it.
Wow. Oh my god, these are really good.
All right, she
Wow.
gives you an endorsement. I give you a thumbs down. Moving on.
What?
Okay. We have s'more flavored.
And these have been around for a while. I know these two are newer flavors, but
They've been around since 1904, or whenever I said just a second ago.
the deuce. For people that don't know what s'mores is, you got your graham cracker, you have your melted chocolate, you melt some marshmallows, and you toast them on an open fire because it's America.
And for the rest of you who also don't know what s'mores is, this is a chair, this is a shirt, and how did you manage to operate the mouse to find this video? I'm expecting you to just haul off and hit me anytime now.
I'm making candy, so screw you.
Oh, very well.
Well, I'm getting marshmallow.
Yeah, I am.
I'm getting a little chocolate. You know what? I mean, honestly, it's not too bad of a...
Yeah, I'm being overpowered by sugar at this moment because of just the sheer quantity of it.
I mean, honestly, for 99 cents, though, I mean, a bag, I mean, the first two were freaking awesome, people. I mean, I'm not a big candy corn fan, as we stated before, but those are really tasty. And I believe you have a mystery flavor that may be from this last decade, I hope.
I don't know. It's also from Brock's, we think. The label's kind of covering it up a little bit there. Carrot cake candy corn.
So if you view this next year at Easter time, then you'll probably think this is brand new and we use these old fall flavors, but obviously it's not Easter time right now, it's fall, and yeah. And we've got what? We got the Irish flag on these candy corns. You see that? Representing Ireland with their green, white, and orange. What would the white be? The frosting, I guess? What would the green, the tip of the carrot?
I don't know.
I taste cream cheese.
Agreed. Not picking up anything I would describe as carrot-y in flavor. Haven't had a lot of carrot cake, so I can't really compare there.
I'm picking it up. It kind of tastes like the carrot spice cake mix that you would get, like your nutmeg and those damn cicadas. What are they doing in my yard again?
They're hunting for gold.
They want our candy corn is what they want.
Alright, so if you were to rank these things...
Man, this is hard because honestly, all four are like, they're not horrible, especially because these are Big Lots and God knows how long these bad boys have been sitting on the shelf. I think I'm gonna have to go with these. These are really pleasant.
I would agree with that. It has the most distinct flavor. The rest of these tasted like candy corn with a slight hint of something else. These had a flavor.
No, these taste like apple pie, baby. Don't listen to him. Timothy don't know what the hell he's talking about as always. But man, sorry, I love you, Tim. It's all good. Honestly, I mean, you can't really go wrong with a buck a piece, though. I mean, really.
Agreed.
So if you do have any leftover candy corn, just give them to the neighbors' kids or pelt them as they enter your premises, like we did just there.
That hit the camera guy in the head. I am so sorry. I was aiming for the lens.
I love those containers. It's awesome.
Indeed.
Hi.
Hi guys.
We didn't know you were coming. We would have brought stir fry.
We would have bought more hot sauce. I don't think that we have enough to share, YouTube.
Is the Shitty Wok still open?
Alright, Shitty Wok, I take your order. Want some shitty chicken?
Shitty beef?
Shitty beef?
Not just any chip, but we didn't have tortilla chips. We got Mike Sells, Groovies. Groovin was made for love, man. Groovin was made for us.
And I just have to say, I'm very much in favor of the skull here. I knew him well, Horatio. This first one, hot screaming skull, hot sauce.
Timothy, Horatio had a small head.
Yes. Yes, he.
Yeah,
Yes.
Timothy, I believe myself and yourself recently did a hot sauce video, and I believe Brian and yourself have also dabbled a little bit in the fine art of hot sauces. Maybe?
I have no memory to speak of, so I have to assume that anything you say is truth.
Well, I did the hot sauce challenge, which brought in a lot of different people, and
Here,
Tim
you
was
need my
there.
help again.
Yes.
That was in conjunction with my buddy Billy from Veggie Macabre. And Tim, I believe at the end of that video, you took some of the different sauces and combined them in a little shot glass and took it to the head.
No.
Well,
Yeah, you did, brother.
You did a Katie then.
He did a Katie.
We did a couple hot sauce challenges. We did
This
one.
is the one that we shot. Paul was there, Steve,
It's
Jesse.
him, not me.
See, on that one, I did not take a shot glass to the head.
You did it.
We
No,
nearly got it. We nearly
you guys, we didn't have any shot glasses, if you recall. We had baby
shit.
spoons,
Oh, that's right.
and I took an itsy bitsy teeny weeny amount.
Spoiler
Sorry,
alert.
gentlemen. Just went everywhere.
And I took a little bit, at which point Steve said, "Oh, screw that," and just grabs it and just start because Steve is a machine.
He is.
Really, god damn it! The one that was the super hot one just was the one that got all over me. And
Half man, half amazing.
You're welcome. So yeah, now
Let's start with mild, Katie. Okay.
the previous
I mean,
hot
let's
sauce
just go
challenge we
most
did
of the
was
wall.
just you and me. Yes, that one I did a shot.
Yeah. And I gotta say, I'm a bit of a timid guy when it comes to hot sauces. I do like some spice. If I go to an Indian restaurant and they have a 10-point scale, I'll usually side around 5. You know, maybe even a 6 if I'm feeling adventurous. But when it comes to the brutal hot stuff, I kind of shy away. My buddy, again, already mentioned him once, but Billy from Veggie Macabre is a big hot sauce guy.
Hold on. All right, fine.
We defer to
I was
Katie.
trying to make a lever.
you know they just twist, but. Didn't we go for this with
This
our
is not a twist.
shoot
There's no
mix
grooves for
review
twisting.
too? And sorry,
What? You
Brian,
say we
to cut
reviewed
you off.
Stevie Nicks? I don't recall this. I think I would remember reviewing Stevie Nicks.
Well, I'm gonna
Anywho, Brian,
gonna
you
eat some more chips.
going on about.
I'm gonna eat some more chips while you guys.
It's been a long day. I'm sorry, peeps. Did we tell the good people where we got these from, or?
A store?
Yeah, we got them from Target. I believe they retail around $5 a piece. So.
Indeed. And
Spider Venom.
yeah, I was about to say if you know, once we finish these things off, I feel the need to go and get some of the green glowing liquid like they put in glow sticks and just load it up with that because I think that'd be great. Just have a little glowing skull.
That'd be awesome.
Tim, I'll let you pour your own on to the degree that you like.
Okay.
And we're starting. This one is Spider Venom,
Oh, shit.
and this is the all over my coffee table. Tim, this is a recurring.
I've seen this thing on the computer, but I've never actually been at the CT table, man.
It's much more impressive in person, is it not?
It is.
I'm gonna smite you so bad right now.
Imported from Russia. Whoa. Okay.
If they have Walmarts in Russia, yes. In Mother Russia.
Spider venom, that doesn't really bring to mind something pleasant, you know, spiders and
It's-
extracting venom from their...
Boris the Spy.
It's kind of funny though because if this
I really
is,
didn't need that much hot sauce on one chip, by the way.
well, you guys need to man up a little bit. So
You want to go more? I was saying less. Hey.
Put your chip on.
why do we start with Spider Venom? I figured.
It's the mild.
Yeah, but I figured Spider Venom would be the hot one, not Screaming Skull. I mean, but anywho.
At this point, I just want to eat. I'm starving.
Cheers,
I've been here
boys.
all day.
3, 2, 1.
The drop that got on my lip is definitely burning. Just that.
Waiting. Waiting.
Yes, YouTube, are
The
you looking at
instant,
me?
the instant I say it's not hot is when the heat will hit.
It uses cayenne pepper, some cayenne puree, vinegar, red pepper, garlic powder. It's kind of like a Louisiana style hot sauce. That's what it calls to mind to me. Sort of like in the vein of Frank's Red Hot. It has a nice little mild, but a burn nonetheless on the lips, which is kind of nice. Like if this type of sauce was on a chicken wing, I would definitely dive right into the plate. And
As long as you
take
got
a
some
little
blue
dip.
cheese though, or something.
Yeah, a little dip, and we'd be set off. I like that spider venom.
Oh yeah, I agree. It's got a good flavor to it.
I mean, hopefully we had the antidote because we haven't died or anything yet. So Spider Venom, you weren't too bad.
Yeah, I was reading the ingredients for Screaming Skull as we talked about spider venom, but I'm sure they probably are not too dissimilar.
I keep on getting it
Cayenne
all
pepper.
over my paws. Num num.
Yeah, there's really no discernible difference in the ingredients, so I'm imagining they just up the ante with the Screaming Skull.
The potency. All right, so we're moving on, boys.
And so, I kind of gotten away as an adult from comic books. Not that my hobbies are any more mature. I still watch pro wrestling and, but spiders, Venoms, I'm thinking of Venom.
Damn it.
Screaming Skull, I'm thinking of the Red Skull.
Just forget it. My damn coffee table is for the birds.
Indeed. Need napkins or plates or something.
I need someone not to go
I
over
did not
my
make a
table.
mess this time.
Boys. Well, wait a minute. I'm guilty.
She and I cleaned it up.
I
Come
didn't go
on.
all
Who's got
over
the most
table.
on their chip again?
I didn't go all over the
Who's
table.
got the most on their chip again?
I went all over the bathroom floor.
Yeah.
So this is the other one. Turned up a couple notches.
Whoa.
Yeah, basically.
Whoa.
Well,
Whoa.
I'm waiting.
I'm waiting too.
It's the same flavor, but you can actually taste it a lot more. You don't have to go looking for it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
right up there on the tip of your tongue.
It doesn't burn the lips. It gets straight down to business, people.
It's the cayenne pepper, that cayenne taste, which is a nice flavor. And eating this brings to mind that I don't have enough cayenne in my life. I need some more. I like that kind of flavor, that
You
kind of
want
burn.
more?
That's good. I'm gonna have some more.
Well, boys, I think.
Katie, you know what you gotta do. I mean, being the girl
yeah.
of the team, and also you're outnumbered now that I'm here. You've got to really set the bar high and kind of prove.
Well, yeah, I don't have a beard, so I don't have that going for me. and I
No beard.
Don't
I know.
worry. After the operation, we'll be on the same side.
You got no glasses.
Okay, Okay, moving along. Anyways, I just ignore Tim nowadays.
Why?
Mm.
We're going for a nice concoction, aka suicide. As you've seen in my previous incarnation, when I went a little crazy that day.
You need a little water in there to really. Make it
Boys, would you say I've got a good? No. I appreciate your concern, but I mean, I could be really crazy and just chug the whole thing. I mean,
You've done some crazy stuff, but I want you to be writhing on the floor at 3 a.m. saying, "Why did I drink
yeah,
an
but you'll be
entire?"
there to hold my hand.
I would be.
Timothy
absolutely.
won't be, but
I'll get one of those
yeah.
nice, cool, towels, put it on your forehead. That's what Mom did for me. I mean, I could only do the same thing.
Oh, thank you, Mama. Boys, before I kill myself again, would we buy these, or are they just
I
the
would-
novelty of the skull?
How much did they set us back?
About $4, I think.
I think it's worth $4.
Especially with the cool canister, because you
Oh,
can
yeah.
reuse
Yeah.
that. I mean, you could pickle some olives in there. You could use it as a water bottle.
What
know.
a ball of
Hey, just a
cayenne
prop.
flavor.
No, yeah. I mean, you would run it through the dishwasher 20 times, but
Heck, just a
20,000.
prop for
You
your
two-
next independent Umi. I mean, if you saw, the witch or whatever from Snow White, pour that onto the apple, you'd believe it was poison. You know.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna donate these to Papa Shanga if he's still kicking about. I think he'd appreciate these. Oh, you guys gonna join me with your little measly little chips and?
Well, we don't want you to
big-ass
suffer
shot
alone,
glass.
you know.
I'm just hungry, honestly.
All right.
YouTube, this is Katie. Watch her do her thing.
Burger.
Katie's had a lot of alcohol tonight. She's had a lot of sugar, and now she's rounding it out. She's hit the plate on 30. She's headed home.
Hey, which is the national anthem again?
Home plate's the porcelain right down the hall.
You were
To your
discussing
left. First door to your left. I know it's your house.
Just for you, Halloween special 2014, bitches.
As is no surprise to anyone who watches this show with any regularity, both of you, I'm a huge Ghostbusters fan. I was at Half Price Books recently, and look at this. I got a ton of real Ghostbusters comic books, 25 cents a piece. Now, there's been talks about rebooting Ghostbusters with an all-female cast. I'm on board, but there's some things I want out of the rebooted series. Now, I have absolutely no problem with cutting all ties to the original continuity, because the Ghostbusters was very much a product of 1985. So, logically, if in 1985 we had, these scientists that came along and proved not only that there is definitively an afterlife, but we have the ability to incarcerate it, fast forward, 20 to 30 years later, the world that the Ghostbusters live in should not really resemble our world anymore. There should be like laws out there. There should be people protesting, the rights of souls in the afterlife, and rules about when they're allowed to bust a ghost and when they're not, and all sorts of regulation about their equipments and stuff like that. And the solution that the Ghostbusters sort of took for the video game was to not actually make it in modern times. The game, which was essentially the third movie, ended up being set in 1995, but they also made an interesting move in that video game in that Ghostbusters was taxably funded. So now we have a world where legally ghosts exist and legally they're funded by taxpayer money. That's a very strange world, and if you just follow that line out, to 2014, 2015, again, that would be a very, very different world. So I have no problem with cutting all ties to the continuity, so we start over. We're just now proving that ghosts exist and that you have the ability to trap them. I have no problem with that, but I want to see them go in different places, because the big complaint that everyone had with Ghostbusters 2 was that they thought it was kind of a bad movie. And its chief problem was that it was essentially the same movie again. And there's so much you can do with the Ghostbusters, just in general. I mean, you're dealing with science versus myth, and I didn't really feel they played that up much. Another thing that I want is I want the ghosts to really have some teeth this time, because, to be honest, in the first two movies, I never really felt like the Ghostbusters were in danger. I mean, no one died in those movies, and they were primarily comedies, so I wouldn't mind turning up the threat just a little bit more. They did a little bit in the real Ghostbusters cartoon series, but I also would like for them to plan out a little bit more where they're going, Let's make this a franchise. Let's plan for 3 movies and kind of have an outline so that maybe, in the second movie, you have a competing Ghostbusters firm or something like that. But basically that's my 2 cents on what I want out of the Ghostbusters franchise moving forward. This is Tim.
That's a pretty awesome cookie there, James. You got anything to say about your buskin' delicious cookie, huh? Well, while he's eating that, I hope you're enjoying the Halloween special 2014.
Okay, we're taking a look at limited harvest flavor Milky Way caramel apple. Now, Katie, Milky Way is really cool. I like the Milky Way that's strictly caramel now, where it's caramel all the way through. That one's really awesome.
Simply Caramel, I believe.
Simply, yeah. I was looking for that. Yeah, the name.
Have you ever tried the midnight version, which is the dark chocolate ones?
Which I wasn't as keen on. And I think they may have done a couple other ones as well. Possibly a Rocky Road, or was that Snickers?
No, that is Snickers. I know our friend Toby has blogged on that one.
Yeah,
he did a Snickers review. So, what I will tell you for our European fans, and I think everywhere else, these are actually known as Mars bars in the UK.
Okay.
And Milky Way over there is actually a white chocolate. Or no, actually Milky Way is the Three Musketeers over there. It's very, very confusing.
Yeah,
so,
it is a little.
I will say I prefer the chocolate slightly over there. I'm not too sure why. It's a slight variation in the recipe, but it's still true to point. So
the European chocolates that I have had are exceptional. A lot of the Cadbury stuff.
We know how to roll in those parts. So caramel apple though seems to be a big theme this year in the Halloween spectrum, the fall spectrum. So
the inside, you have your caramel, and then the nougat part is that very white nougat that reminds me of like a Snickers almond bar.
Now I know these were released last year, so this is their second time coming back, so they must have done very well. They're not bad. I mean, I definitely get a hint of apple in there, and also obviously the caramel because you're gonna have it in the Milky Way.
It's kind of a it's kind of a cloying treat. It sticks to your tongue and teeth.
It's more of a green apple kind of artificial Jolly Rancher taste to me, though. With that,
it's a little subtle. I don't know if that works as a strength or a weakness in this case. You almost kind of want it to bowl you over if they're going to go big with the, packaging and everything.
Yeah, I mean, if honestly they're nice for novelty, the trick-or-treaters are going to enjoy these because I'm probably not.
Yeah, I wouldn't get this. I don't know if they make these also in the regular size. If they did, I don't know that I would stop and grab one on my way out at the checkout lanes. But in a small bag like this, it's not bad. You get to try it, and then, again, for kids, passerby, for trick-or-treat, throw a couple of these in the bag. Something different, so yeah.
Yeah, the kids can have them, and I'll keep my big stash of Cadbury's in the back, so yeah.
I'll just warm up a plate of nachos.
That's how you roll, I guess.
Oh dear.
Oh, sorry.
No one will notice we put that there. Next up, we have Lunchables.
Yeah, Lunchables, and we have two different ones, and I want to try them both, so I guess we'll just tackle one at a time. Up first is S'mores Dippers. There's 3 ingredients that make up S'mores Dippers. We have honey graham sticks, and maybe I'll show them to you as I tell you a little bit about them. And so this is fun for the whole family. Obviously, if you're a kid going to school, this would be a catch, but hey, if you're 30-something, watching your favorite sitcom or program, this would certainly be festive and fun as well. And so what we've got, the honey graham sticks, we have milk chocolate chips and marshmallow creme. How's it smell?
Yeah.
Cream.
I love it when they spell it cream pretentiously.
Yeah, man, it's got the little tilde and everything.
Yeah, it's kind of orange looking.
And so the idea is that you're, in a way, making s'mores. Wow, that's a nice consistency, man. I'm impressed. I thought it would be kind of gloopy, and no, it's nice.
Interesting.
Dip it in the chocolate chips. This is fun, man. I love the colors. I love the idea that you get to play with your food. You're not just opening something from a package and eating it, uniform.
That actually works.
Everyone's going to be different,
I'm quite surprised here.
The texture of the chocolate chips, very dense and...
These are great. I agree. I give it a definite thumbs up. So next up, we've got
Those are great.
dirt cake.
The precedent is high, the bar is high, so...
So Oreo cookie crumbs, frosting, and gummy worms.
Okay.
I guess the idea behind it... Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah.
Whoa.
The idea behind it would be that this is a worm that you've dug out of the ground somewhere, and this is supposed to represent dirt and
That's
stuff.
fun. I mean, I gotta give this one definitely gets the bonus points for the more fun, kind of theme.
Indeed. You can definitely use this to torture your younger sister, Not that I ever engaged in such behaviors as a delinquent.
Although the other one had the orange cream, and I don't know that you would necessarily think of worms coming from the dirt being a necessarily Halloween-y type thing. But it's still fun.
It's got the gross out factor.
Let's see taste-wise how it goes down.
Not repulsive, but I find the s'mores worked better to me.
The gummy worms themselves are really great gummy worms, man. I could eat a whole bag of those.
Not stale at all.
I think the only knock against this one, and these are also very good, is that it's two different disparate things. So at first I tasted crunchy and chocolatey, and then afterwards I had a really great gummy worm. And so they don't really work in conjunction, but it's also the more fun of the two. So I'd say both are a win, both are a buy, however you would like to term it. I'm actually going to have another one of these. And maybe another one of those.
Oh, no. We're going to take the marshmallow. We're going to take the chocolate. We're going to take the dirt. And we're going to take this. Yeah, we're going to see how they all mix.
No, what we're going to do, Tim, is take a gummy worm.
Okay.
Dip it in orange and a chocolate chip gummy worm.
I give mine a fairly good rating. What about you and your
Yeah,
worm?
the gummy worm with the chocolate chips. Chocolate chips make everything better.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
Except cancer.
We'll donate a small amount, but a generous amount to cancer research because of Tim's offhanded remark. So, all right, man. These are great Lunchables. Both are cool. Actually, I insist buy both and do the mix. I think that's fun.
I would agree. And so this rash won't go away no matter how much I scrub. And you know what else won't go away? Palmer chocolate.
Oh, Palmer chocolate. Wait a second. This isn't an Easter video. This is a Halloween video. You didn't get the memo?
Well, this is the new ice cream chocolatey sandwiches. Yeah, with witches spelled like, you know, the thing with the hat. You know, the Wiccans.
And you've got an eyeball and a witch's cap on the front. So Palmer, let me give you a refresher course. Or if you're unfamiliar with Palmer, they make that extremely low-grade, D-grade chocolate at Easter in abundance. They make so much chocolate. And it's never been good. It's always been quite poor.
This is an interesting design they've got going on here. It looks like they're trying to simulate the look of an Oreo cookie and then just kind of slapped the eyeball witch clip art on top.
And I've never been a big Oreo fan or a Palmer fan, but I'm still going to try to be optimistic and go into this with... now, they are chocolate covered, so if there is a cookie inside, it's buried underneath some white and milk chocolate, which is kind of interesting. Not exactly what I was expecting.
No. Alright, 10-second rule. We're good.
Yeah.
Has a little bit of a crunch to it. I'm surprised. Is this coconut? It has almost a coconut flavor to it.
It says chocolate and vanilla flavored. See, I was expecting a lot of crunch. I was expecting a whole cookie wafer at the top and one at the bottom with a little creme in the middle. Mm-hmm. And what we got instead was kind of the inverse of that. There's a very little cookie bits throughout it, but it's mostly just chocolate.
Mm-hmm. Again, the lowest grade of chocolate you can possibly get. I'm not usually one to complain, but in this case I will.
Yeah, the milk chocolate and the white chocolate, the vanilla as they refer to it, it's all one kind of congealed flavor.
Palmer, once again, you come up with witty clip art to separate people from their dollars, and it's the same old thing.
Palmer, I'll see you in Easter, man.
Yeah. Make some of their own stars.
Ryan, Tim. Why is this open? Why is there chocolate on the... Bastards!
Well, while you've been watching the 6-hour director's cut of the Halloween special, we've been standing here the whole time watching the fire die out.
It's really been fascinating.
I'm surprised I still have this same amount of alcohol in my hand.
Guys, it's been an amazing show. I don't know how we did it, man. The thrills, they came fast and furious this year. 2014, it's got to go down in the record books. One of the best Halloween seasons of all time. I mean, since Vlad the Impaler was impaling people. But, guys, the new contract you drew up for me for Cheap Thrills. Oh, sorry, but...
What?
I'll see you guys next year. I'll see you at the next Halloween special.
Fortunately, it's one of those WCW contracts where no matter how often they burn it up, it comes back next week.
We'll still be in business,